Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, we left about 2 hours ago from San Pedro, heading straight over here to Catalina Island. Today we'll be fishing aboard the Gail Force. We'll be fishing close to the island, looking for calico bass, yellowtail. You never know what to expect. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. What do you got, Jonah? All right. Get in there.
Espera que lo saque mejor, paisano.
Oh, wrapped around the stomach, huh? It's legal. It might be. We'll see if she's legal. Oh, the calico. Well, shove calico right here. There you go. Oh, she's small.
See? Got it right on the corner.
Shorty. Fishing aboard the Gail Force with Dan Hernandez.
Let's see what I got here. Maybe a bass. Oh yeah, a calico bass. Here we go, calico bass. B52 bucktail. Go ahead and release this guy. Smile, this is the fun part. Lift the rod up, lift the rod up.
Nice.
Stop whining. Just lift the rod up, just lift the rod up.
You got a little bit of everything today.
Nice, bud.
Here's a little barracuda that my nephew Jonah just caught. First time he's been fishing Catalina Island with us. How you liking it? Is it really good? You got that Garibaldi, now barracuda. And nice whitefish too. Alright, we're gonna take the hook out. Doesn't it come down?
Little squid on there, okay? All right, what number are you?
We got two going right now. There's a nice bass right there.
That's a big one. Whoa, big bass, nice. Nice, look at that
Good
bass.
job.
Look
Okay,
at
here's
that.
mine.
Whoa, yummy for the camera. Here you are, what number? 10.
There's my bass. Got him on B52 bucktail jig. Just fishing tight to the island. Nice, beautiful fish. Looks like he's legal. Not by much, but he looks like he's legal. All right, let's take a little break from the action here for the Gail Force. Go to the tackle box and show you the gear you need for this type of fishing. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you about what we're doing today at Catalina. You know, you come out to Catalina, you never know what to expect. Big fish, small fish. This time of year, it's still early in the season. The fish are really tough to catch. Because of that, you need to use light line. 12, 15-pound test works out perfect. 20-pound maximum. If we get into that bigger fish, yes, you want to have a 30-pound or maybe a 40-pound with you. But in today's episode, the fishing's tough. We're working really hard to catch these fish and to catch the bass and the bonita in close to shore, right on the kelp beds here at the island. We had to downsize, had to go down a 15-pound test line to get bit. For something like that, you can use a little spinning rod like this. Works out nice. I know a lot of people don't think spinning reels work out good for ocean fishing, but for that type of fishing, it works out really nice. Something you can cast well, 8-foot rod, 8.5-foot rod would be fine. And 15-pound, even 12-pound test works out good for catching these calico bass and the smaller barracuda. My go-to outfit is something like this. It's going to be a low-profile reel, 50-pound Spectra on the bottom, 20 to 25-pound mono on top, and that would be my go-to for every day over at the island. But today, like I said, fishing is tough, so I have 50-pound on the bottom, 25 pounds my main line, 100 yards of that, and then I'm using 20-pound Spectra on top of that, just the length of my rod, or half the length of my rod actually. That way I can cast it out. As far as artificials, some of the bass I'm getting today are biting on the B52 bucktail half-ounce model, letting it fall down really small and light. You want to use the lightest possible jig that you can so it flutters when it comes down. Those bass come out of the kelp and they attack it, and it works out good. Even the bonita will bite it too. If the fish are up on the surface like the barracuda, a magic metal light works out nice. They have rattles in it, and it works really good to get those fish right up on the surface. Just fish it slow, look like a crippled bait fish, and the barracuda will come up and eat it. But today, like I'm saying, it's really tough conditions. We have to, fish hard, and you got to fish with that light line. When you get in a situation where you just can't catch a lot of fish, downsize your tackle. Go lighter line, smaller hooks, and you'll catch more fish. Normally with these big baits we're using today, I'd use a 2-aught hook, but because the fishing's tough, I've dropped down to a size 1, even a size 2, and I'm hooking these fish, and it's working out good. Last tool to bring with you would be something like this. This is the boomerang tool. Works out really good for cutting your line, especially Spectra. It cuts it like butter. It's got a retractor in it, so I keep mine in the front of my tackle box, and it works out really convenient, easy to use, and you'll be glad you had it. Everybody should have one of these in their tackle box. All right, this is basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
That's keeper right there.
Good one.
You got way too.
Oh my God! Never seen him here before. Spider.
It's called Garibaldi.
No, California state fish, can't keep them, but they're pretty.
Yeah. Alex, just a heads up, you got a hook. You got a.
Keep pulling. Wide.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wind down. Don't let him get in the front. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
All right, Mr. Camera guy, other side.
Okay. Size of that one.
Got him.
Yeah. Nice.
Slider.
Another good trip, Dan Hernandez.
Bounce my friend anyway.
Out of there. Oh, everyone's dead.
Look at it. Good job, Jonah. Nice fish.
Nice, Bonito.
Nice Bonito. Fishing with Dan Hernandez.
Captain Jared here. We're fishing Catalina Island today. A little tougher bite overall. Really light line, small hook style of fishing. Gotta be very selective with your bait, but we're picking away at nice bonita. Had a few shots at some of the yellowtail to get one on board, but definitely fun fishing. Summertime fishing here. Sun's out, beautiful weather as you can see, and we're got some pretty steady action here throughout the day. So keep chugging along, see what else we can find, but definitely good signs of life here.
Set up for success. Let's go through. There you go. Nice little bonita on the Gail Fork. Dan Hernandez.
This is not a bass. This is not a bass. Oh, it's a bonita.
Let me know when you see him, Dan.
See ya.
Bonita.
There's my bonita. So we're trying to catch some bonita, yellowtail too. Fun fishing here on the Gale Force. The whole crew here, guys do a really good job. All right, let's take a little break from the action here for the Gale Force and go to the galley and show you how to cook up one of these delicious fish we're catching. This week in the galley, we're down in Long Beach, California, in the back of my boat, the Mi Sueño. Standing next to me is Chef Mike Davis, longtime friend, grew up together in high school. He's a musician, he's also a professional chef. And Chef Mike, what do you got for us today?
Oh man, well I got some pretty exciting stuff I think. I have some fresh calico bass. So I wanted to kind of put a different spin on it, so I kind of wanted to do a little Mediterranean twist on it.
Cool.
So stuff it with a little bit of just king crab, parsley. Then I have like a Mediterranean couscous, which I actually put a little bit of achiote in it, kind of, you know, it'd give it the nice color and just a little bit more depth of flavor. Peppers, onions, garbanzo beans, capers. This is going to be our bed for our fish. And then just finish it off with a Mediterranean relish, which is green onion, cucumber, manzanilla, olive, artichoke, and basil and fresh parsley. A lot of good flavors going on here. A little bit of my crab here. Gonna put it there in the bass. A nice little bed. Then I have some prosciutto. We're gonna tie it up with some prosciutto. The secret is always sear it on the seam, and then it'll hold for you.
I've never seen calico bass wrapped in anything before.
First time for everything. So what you're looking for is a nice little sear like that. So the seam closes, and the inside, the moisture will keep the fish nice and tender. Couscous here. And this is really neat dish because it could be served either hot or cold. So it's almost kind of like a Mediterranean salad. So now I'm just gonna flip it one more time, and I turn off the heat and just kind of let it sit. But you see how it's nice, and you can almost hear the crispiness. So you're gonna get crispy, salty on the top. Get the crab on the inside, and the fish just holding it together, baby. That sounds good. Thanks. All right, man. I think we're ready. It's now like we talk about. At length, sometimes you can't overcook it. You gotta let it carry over. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, but I'm letting it do that in the pan. So right now it's about ready to pull.
You already turned the heat off.
Heat's been off, yeah. We're gonna stick it right on top of the couscous there. Get our Mediterranean relish happening, which this is really my favorite. I think artichokes are one of the most beautiful things on the planet. And it's fresh and it's good for you.
Well, this looks great, Mike. I gotta try this out.
Please do. A little squeeze of lime, and you're ready to go.
So we got the calico bass wrapped in the crab with the meat, and
wrapped with prosciutto, stuffed with king crab.
Okay.
Very juicy.
Oh man, look at all that juice.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm gonna dig in here and get some of the
Can't overcook that fish, man.
That's different.
Different, yeah.
The crab meat, everything, all those juices.
The crab, the crab gives it an element of sweetness, plus the sea. You can taste, that's why I love about king crab. You can always taste the ocean. Like, don't do too much with it.
Yeah, and I see what you mean. How this could even be like a salad.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mike. This is totally different. Calico bass done this way. King crab in it just takes it up to another level. That's Chef Mike. And Mike, how can they find you again?
Kopis Kitchen, Kopis Kitchen on Facebook.
Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Oh, look
Wow! Take you there.
Beautiful.
Double, Paul. All right. Wow. What a day.
Featuring with Dan Hernandez.
Nice, Jonah. Nice red.
Stay inside here.
Big old red snapper for Jonah right there. Hot stick today. Look at that. Thank you. Number three. There you go. You got the
Fish in the bottom if you can. White fish. There's some of the spots in there.
smaller hooks on the bottom.
Wind them up here.
Yeah. Fishing with a big old group. Fishing with Dan Hernandez.
Alright, they just fished it off the edge, Jen. You'll have to wind them up.
Oh yeah.
A nice stop there.
He's coming.
Look at this.
Oh!
All right, let's get them off. Look at this beast. Big groupers. Oh, he's bit in the back. Next. Is it a family incident?
Oh, you
Right here.
Oh, Jonah got a double team.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an awesome family picture. This is gonna go to the Christmas card. Bring them over here. Look, you guys are all tied together too. It's like you guys are related. All right, swing in here. Oh my gosh, I love Wipeout Rock. Look at that, hold that one. Straight on the Christmas card. I gotta get this too. This is for me. This is great. All right. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna start by cutting your.
For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we did today here aboard the Gail Force at Catalina Island. All those calicos we got, they all came on fly line baits right up on the surface. Had a couple of barracuda too, only one of them were legal, way more bonita. And that yellowtail too came on a fly line live sardine. All the rockfish came on cut squid, and we had lots of fun. And you know, I always talk to you guys that, you know, life is all about building memories. And to me, if you're not building memories, you're just waiting to die. And today I got a great memory, and lots of my memories of my life come around fishing. Today's memory, I got to take my nephew, my brother, my dad out fishing today. And for Jonah, it's his very first time fishing with me on the TV show. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
It was great. Well, I want to thank the whole crew, Captain Jared, all the guys on the deck, Alex and Stevie. They did a wonderful job. So on behalf of Jonah Hernandez, my nephew, and myself, I want to thank you all for watching this week's episode, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.